Hello everyone, my name is Erica. Welcome to my channel. Today's gonna be a little bit different. It's my first time to do a story time, which should be interesting and also a lot of editing. But I have a lot of stories that I haven't really shared, so that's what this video is about. Also, excuse the lighting. We did really good to do this. By the way, my friend Galwan is here. So yeah, it's in the middle of the night, so we gotta working the lighting, but this had to get done today. Like, it had to get done today because I've been putting it off, and also we look cute today. So might as well do when, you know, the aesthetics are right. Isn't that right, Colin? But yeah, so this story is gonna be about my really, like, one of the saddest parts of my life. Isn't that sad? I mean, it's sad to me. It was sad at the moment. So I got stuck. I was in the airport, Incheon International Airport, for 2 days basically. Honestly, it's about, I guess, from the time that I left my home in Memphis, Tennessee in the United States to get to Seoul, like South Korea, at Incheon Airport. Actually, no, not even there. Our final destination was Jeju. And to get from Memphis to our final destination, Jeju, which I was supposed to be going on a trip there, it took like Monday to Friday. I left on Monday night and I got to Jeju like Friday afternoon, which is absolutely crazy. So how did this happen? So this could be a really, really long, not really, really long, but kind of a longer story time because it's super complex. But here we go. So, background story. So I went to, as you know, if you watch this channel, I went to Incheon Women's University for a fall 2018 exchange program. And before I went there, I said, okay, I'm gonna take a week before I'm supposed to get to my dorms at Incheon. Just when my ex, we're gonna do a cute little vacation thing in Jeju. So we're gonna meet up in Jeju. It's gonna be lit. He's coming one place, I was going another place from America. So it was just a little meet-see up because he was living in the Philippines. He was gonna fly to Jeju and get there maybe like an hour or two before me, but when I went to Jeju. So that was the whole like plan. After that week, I was gonna go back to Seoul and then you know, work my semester while I was there. Here's where it just went super crazy. So I left my house in Memphis, and I think our flight was at 6 p.m., right? Probably like 6 p.m. And so cool, grandma's there, I was like, bye, you know. And I got in the terminal, waiting for my little thing. I got on the plane, and then hours. Like, it kept getting delayed. I guess there were like really heavy storms at the time. I think it's like August 21st, I think. I got to Jeju August 24th. So August 21st, I was chilling on a plane for like 3 hours. Like, we were literally on the plane for 3 hours, just waiting to take off. I guess 3.5 technically, because we went off the plane at the airport. Memphis is not like an airport that's just open like that all night, but it's not, flights are going through. So I was on the plane like for hours on end, and I was like, okay. And then they finally delayed the flight to tomorrow, like, in the morning, like 9 o'clock. And I was like, oh my gosh. Like, from the airport where I went to, I think I'm supposed to go like Chicago, and then from Chicago I was supposed to go straight to Incheon. So I was like, that was how it first worked out. Like, okay, I would miss my connecting flight. So I'm like, okay, what I do, I wait an hour in the line because everyone had to change their schedules around. I waited in line for an hour, and I finally got at the counter, and the best he could do for me was like a 9 a.m. flight. I think around 9 a.m. flight the next day from Memphis, and I think it was to Houston, maybe Houston or Dallas. I think it could be in Dallas, who knows? Somewhere in Texas, and then from Texas to, I think it's maybe Dallas actually, to Dallas to Narita? How you pronounce that? I don't know, we don't speak Japanese. To Tokyo, and then to Seoul, Incheon Airport, and that's absolutely crazy. But at that point, I never like had, I only like the most I've had was like, you know, flight here, flight to Incheon. Like, that's the most like I've ever taken to get somewhere. So I was like, you know, like a big step for me, whatever. So I was like, okay, it's the only option and they're paying for it. So I'm like, okay, cool. Maybe I'll get to see the Japanese airport, see how it's different. I don't know. I was trying to make the best situation. You know, I was really sad inside, whatever. I got to the airport around like 11-ish, 11:30-ish. And I didn't go back home. I went to my dad's place because I was just like, one, it was closer, and two, like, he worked by there. So I was like, might as well just stay with him. So I had to be at the airport around 6 a.m. So I didn't get much sleep. And also, here's a reminder. I just went to sleep as soon as I got to my dad's place, and then woke up, and then in the morning went straight to the airport. This will become important later. I'll tell you why later. So went to the airport, got in stuff, cool. Went to somewhere in Texas. Don't know where it's at. Somewhere in Texas. Yeehaw. Good. So then from Texas, that was cool. Got my layover and went to Tokyo. Cool, chill. That was kind of weird in Tokyo. We had a language barrier there. That's a point, but cool. Got Tokyo. At this point, my ex, he'd already gotten to Jeju, so he was just there chilling. So he ended up having to go to the hotel. By the way, he does not speak a lick of Korean. He speaks no Korean. The whole point of me was to be there to facilitate the conversation, because okay, my Korean, especially at that time before I went to Incheon, I took that immersive Korean class, was not the best. I mean, I've taken it like for like, you know, almost 3 years. I have been self-studying it for like, you know, years before that. But as I learned my first trip in Korea in 2017, it don't really cut it all the time. But I knew, you know, I could order restaurants. I could, you know, speak basic stuff at the hotel. That was fine. We were cool. But he knew nothing. He knew 안녕하세요. That was it. So I was super worried about it. But he figured out how to way. He would get to the hotel some kind of way. But yeah, so then when I was in Tokyo, I found him, made it. And so I was like, cool. So then I get on my flight from Tokyo to Incheon. Around that time, it was around like 6 p.m.-ish. It was around 6 p.m. and I was like, okay. Finally in Seoul. Sometime around like when I was like traveling from Memphis to Incheon, I had to rearrange my flight so that I can get a Jeju flight for like right after I got from Incheon. So I had to go to Gimpo. Gimpo is the domestic airport in Korea, by the way. So I had to go to Gimpo to Jeju airport. So I was like, okay, cool. So I'll just go to, when I get there, the subway to go to Gimpo, and I'll go to Jeju. Cool. Here comes the typhoon. Typhoon was there. I think it's called Solik. Typhoon Solik. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. All I know is called Solik, in my opinion. It was a mess. And like, I swear, like, all these flights were canceled. Like, all the flights to Jeju were canceled or delayed. They all had delayed. And I was like, oh no. So, long story short, that my flight got delayed, and I didn't even get a notification about it. It was super crazy. I'm not sure how Korean Airlines works for like domestic flights, but I didn't really get anything about it, and I was like super surprised. But yeah, also the light kind of got a little yellow. You saw that? Interesting. Anyways, okay. But okay, this sucks. At that point, by the time you get out of the security, I probably was like there at 7 o'clock. So I was like, okay, maybe I should, because I didn't get any information. Also, I tried to call the line, because like the international airport in Incheon does not deal with like Jeju flights, because you go to those at Gimpo. So I couldn't really get information like at the Incheon airport, so I had to, go to Gimpo. So before I did that, I called, because I didn't get information from Korean Airlines. I was like, okay, let me call someone, and they had this international helpline for domestic flights. So I called it. Why did I not? It was Korean only, fam. Apparently English hours are a certain time, and I was like, what? My Korean is alright, but it ain't fleeky enough to finesse saying, I need to know notifications for my flight, why is it happening this, when the next flight. I didn't know how to say all that, especially when I was super like in distress basically. So that was absolutely crazy. I need to take a pit stop because this was, I got a long story. I like I need to get a little, like I was saying, sad struggle Korean on the phone, because like, you know, I got through the formality. I'm like, you know what, I'm not even gonna like imitate the Korean I had. The point is, she understood in my poor Korean that my flight was canceled, and I understood that she was saying something about, you gotta wait. We don't know when the flight was gonna, you know, new flight schedule was gonna be okay because, you know, the typhoon's in. I understood that. That's all you need to know. Yeah, and this time, like, it was like around 10 and the airport was about to close. So, and also, if you're wondering about like why are all these huge time gaps, because I was lost. I had like these 2 huge like suitcases. I had a backpack and I had a purse. And like one of my suitcases, the wheel, I don't know if it got damaged in like when I loading it like messed up. Like it was like I couldn't even like roll it like enough. It was crazy. I had put that suitcase on top of my other suitcase, which is super heavy, and I had to roll that kind of like a push cart because like it was crazy. So I was just upset, sad, and then I just noticed that no one was in the Gimpo airport, and I was like, apparently the airport closes around 10 or 11, I believe, like 10 or 11, and I was like, oh my gosh. And this time they're gonna be the last train to get over to Incheon, and I was like, oh my gosh. From what I understood, I was like, oh my gosh, this is a bad situation. I was at the Gimpo airport struggling with this lady on the phone in Korean. She used all these minutes, that's probably cost a lot. And then I had to run my little bags over back into the subway all the way to Incheon because the Gimpo airport is not open 24/7 like Incheon is. So I went back to Incheon with all my sadness, and I was like, okay, I need to find some accommodations. I remember I saw on a blog beforehand that there was a capsule hotel at Incheon airport somewhere. So I was like, you know what, let me go to the information desk and let me ask them. But so the capsule hotel sold out. Of course it was, you know, in the middle of the night. At this point, you know, me getting all my stuff together and trying to go to the information desk, it was around midnight. So of course it was sold out. And the sauna spa, like Jimjibang they had there, line down the hallway outside the door. So there's no way I was going to get in that. And I was like, the shuttles were like mostly gone for a hotel. And if I could still get a hotel there, it would have been super expensive. Taxi, super expensive. And also the hotel in itself is going to be expensive, like $100. And I was like, I don't want to spend that much money, especially because I was like, oh, if I just stay in a hotel in the airport area, like once you come out, it might take, especially if you're like going by a subway, it might take you a minute to get back in, you know. So I was like, okay, maybe I should just stay here some kind of way, because I didn't want to like miss the next flight to Jeju, because I didn't want to leave like boyfriend at the time, like I didn't want to leave him there. I knew he was probably having a really, really crazy time, so I needed to get to him so I could help him. I felt so bad. He already paid for all of this, and I just wasn't there. I wasn't there. It was just such a sad moment. I'm sure that's not how we went to spend our anniversary trip. That was crazy. Anyway, and so I was like, okay, I gotta get there. So what I did, I sat by some Indonesian tourists. We didn't really talk. It was more like a similar situation squad, and we just kind of lay down on benches. Like literally, my bed was a wooden bench by Gongcha in the airport, chilling. Like I had my backpack as my pillow. I had a little blanket that I had packed in my backpack, and like I had my winter coat on my backpack. That was kind of okay, but it was still a bumpy cat pillow. And then I had a blanket, and then I had both of my arms like kind of cupped around my suitcases, and no one was stealing them. It was really a sad moment. I'm sure no one was stealing it, but still, I didn't need to make sure. Like I don't know who was passing by, you know, I was like sleeping. You know, it was pretty dead at the airport. I had to make sure, you know, all my stuff's in there for like the next, at that point, 4 months of my life. So I just needed to keep on everything. So I was super scared. And that was super crazy. And that was the worst sleep I think I've ever had in my life. On a wooden bench, and the public lights were on, no dim lights were on. Oh my God. And I remember like waking up like at 4 or 5. I was like, started crying, like, because that's the situation I was in. I can't let that happen. So fast forward, Okay, so I spent the time I woke up, I just spent the time like trying to find a flight out of there. I would book a flight and I would immediately see like 30 minutes later, I could be delayed or canceled. I was like, at this point. Also, when I slept on the bench, I didn't really sleep. I was like in and out because I was so afraid, like, everything was happening and my stuff was around me. I was just super, traveling solo. I see all these like, oh, traveling solo is so much fun. It's gonna be great. I don't agree because that was scary. It was super scary and sad. But yeah, so that happened. So I was super tired. Plus, remember why I told you that when I left from Memphis at night, I canceled or delayed the next morning, I went straight to my dad's house and I didn't do anything. That includes shower because I thought I was gonna be in Seoul the next day in a hotel showering because that went less than 24 hours and I would have been good to my natural shower schedule, which is at night in America. And I was like, this is gonna be great. But you know what? I had to have a shower and I was sad. I was putting out of shower. I was like, this needs to stop. I don't like being unclean. So I was like, this needs to stop. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna get into this capsule hotel. I'm gonna get into it. So it was like 5, 6 in the morning. I said, I'm gonna get up, I'm gonna sleep. And I took a nice, relaxing, it wasn't relaxing, it was just really well needed shower. And I slept for 3 hours and I was happy. I was so happy. I think honestly, I like prayed after I got in that because I was like, huh. Like honestly, super amazing. I'm so glad the Capitol Hotel, it was, okay at that part of the morning. I guess because it kind of had people were leaving. So I'm really glad that I was able to get it because if I didn't, I would have been real sad when I got the Jeju. Mind you, this is probably like Thursday. This is Thursday morning. So I left my house on Monday, actually boarded a plane on Tuesday, been traveling on Wednesday, slept overnight on Wednesday night, and then Thursday morning, found the Capsule Hotel, slept with that, got up, and that's the recap so far. And we're not even done yet. We're almost done. I was going to near the end of the story. Okay, so I went from that capsule. I was like, okay, I feel refreshed, rejuvenated, got some food. Okay, it's time to get going. So I was like, after a couple hours, I just realized that this typhoon was not about to last. So I looked at the weather forecast like for the next 2 days, and it looked like that on that Friday it was gonna be okay. So I was like, okay, I just need to just do it on Friday because there's no point in like trying for Thursday. So I found a cheaper hotel, I think in Guro, the city, and then or somewhere nearby Gimpo Airport, maybe like 20 minutes from it. That's closer than Incheon at least. Got the hotel, had a great night watching TV, slept there, got up in the morning, and I finally caught a flight on the 24th. On the 24th, mind you, I left the house on the 21st, Monday to Friday. And I got to Jeju. I got to the airport around like 8 or 9, and I finally got to Jeju around like, I guess 2, maybe 1 or 2. Yeah, maybe 1:20, 2 o'clock. I was like about to cry honestly, because also just mind you, I had even a hard time at the Gimpo airport because since it's not like internationally like centered, it's pretty Korean. And again, Korean's alright, but it ain't fleeky. You know what I'm saying? So I had to show Korean a little bit there. And also, I think I was the only foreigner. Like, the only other foreigner I saw was like 2 people with like a son and like a son and a father, and they're both white. And I definitely was the only black person there. And that's okay. And that's okay. I'm used to that anyways. We're supposed to be there like, I think like maybe 4 nights, either 4 nights to 5 days, and I only stayed there for 2 nights, which is so unfortunate. But yeah, the point is I got there and I am super shocked he did that. He even came through the bus, I believe, from the hotel to the airport in Jeju, like without any Korean. And if you've ever been to Jeju and you use the bus system or just anything in Jeju, you know it isn't the most English-friendly place in the world. So the basic story is I was traveling from Monday to Friday. In the airports in general, I was probably there for 2 days, and I was in like the Incheon airport for probably around 40 hours, which is super crazy. So I was there for almost 2 days, and I was traveling from Monday night to Friday afternoon. So honestly, I'm not sure how I did that. I cried at least twice. I was sad. I just wanted to get somewhere, a shower. I just needed a bed to sleep in, but I think I'm stronger from it. I can say, now I know, always bring a pillow when you travel. You may not know when you have to sleep on an airport bench by a random person. That's my story time for today. It probably was really, really long, so sorry about that. But yeah, super sad story for me. Hope you enjoyed it. What a morbid way to end this video. But let me try again. Thank you so much for watching. Please comment, like, subscribe as you wish. And yeah, let me know if you want to hear anything else. I have plenty of these stories. Plenty. So yeah, I'm signing off. Bye.